Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, we're going to be doing the 21 questions makeup tag. So if you guys are not familiar, I actually saw this from one of my favorite YouTubers, Juicy Jazz. I'm going to leave Juicy Jazz's video down below. I did get this inspiration from her. So one thing, if you guys want to answer these questions in the comments or make your own video, be sure to tag me. I would definitely love to see. But basically, I'm just going to run through these 21 questions, kind of just chat with you guys, more of a laid back type video. So if you guys are interested in these types of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and then also don't forget to subscribe before you go if you do like what you see. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, so question number 1 is, what is the oldest makeup product in your collection? Which has been in my collection, I want to say, since high school. I know, so long, so expired. I just can't let it go, guys. So this is the Lorac Pro palette. You guys could see I've abused this palette. Not even gonna lie, I still use this palette, which I know, but I love this palette. I don't know what it is. I know it's really neutral, but that was kind of like my go-to eye look. I used a lot of the Mauve too. I'm almost hitting pan on that. I think this was my first palette that I actually hit pan on. I used to love this palette, still love this palette, still reach for it, and I feel like it's actually a pretty good palette. I really like the pigmentation. I really like the color story. So you guys know I do love my nudes, so this is definitely a palette for me. Next question is, what is your most recent makeup purchase? So I actually just made a order. I got some products in. I got the new e.l.f. CC cream, and then I also picked up the Maybelline The Sky High mascara, and then a few more e.l.f. products. That was my latest purchase. What is the first makeup product you ever used? So I think it was probably, I'm not even gonna lie, eyeliner. I used to draw on eyeliner. I remember I would always take my mom's eyeliner. It was I believe it was a Maybelline eyeliner, and it was a pencil, and it was like super black, and I used to just draw it on my waterline. I don't know like why, like no other makeup, just black eyeliner, and it wouldn't even be like just like a subtle like black in your waterline. It would be on your waterline and then also below, and kind of just like smudge it out, but without the smudging part. I don't know. I just really like the look of black eyeliner only on the bottom lash. I did that for years, guys. Looking back, I'm like, what were you doing, Melissa? Why'd you do that? But yeah, that is the first makeup product that I did use. What is a makeup trend that you used to love but you now hate? I would have to say baking, only because I have really dry under eyes. I don't know what it is now. Maybe I'm getting older. I'm still really oily. I have super oily skin, if you are new to my channel. Super oily, acne prone, like big pores, you know, all that fun stuff. So I used to bake my whole entire face and just kind of let the powder sit on my face. And it worked for all over my skin, but as I've gotten older, I've kind of realized that my under eyes, yes, I need powders to set them so they don't kind of crease throughout the day, but I need to use less of the powder. So I can't go ahead and just bake. I will sometimes a majority of the time, just take my sponge and kind of just press it in and like wipe it away after like a second. I don't let it sit on my skin, on my under eyes. I don't bake. I kind of really don't bake my whole entire face anymore. That used to be the in thing for me. Kind of don't do that anymore. What is the makeup trend that you used to hate but now you love? I used to hate, and I really never understood when YouTubers would do like the triangle of the concealer here, like a few dots here, down the nose, down the center of your face here, and like around your nose. I never understood that. I was always like, why do they do that? Like, it makes no sense. I literally even think in one video I was just like, I don't know why people do that, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Once I tried it, I absolutely loved it. I still to this day, if I'm not drawing it on my whole entire face, I'll put on my Juvia's Place concealer, which is like my holy grail right now, and I'll put it here. But because it is so full coverage, if there's any excess left over, I will go ahead and I will brighten up the center of my face, just to brighten up my overall face that I used to hate, but now I'm just like, oh my god, no, I like this. I like how it looks. What is your favorite step in your makeup routine? I would have to say like complexion, like putting on foundation, I feel like kind of just ties the whole entire look together. So I usually do my eyes first just because I like to be able to clean up. And I've noticed that like if I'm not really completely in love with my eye look and I'm just like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna look good, especially when I'm filming sometimes, I'm just like, oh girl, I don't know what you're doing. I put on my foundation and then I'm just like, oh no. it kind of looks a lot better. But I really do like applying the complexion or foundation product just to kind of see everything tied together. If you guys hear that, it is snowing so hard in New Jersey, and that is the snow hitting the window. What is a makeup product you can't live without? This is question number 7. Okay, I can only choose one. Just one. Okay, one makeup product I cannot live without is concealer. I feel like I've always said this. I have really deep dark under eye circles, and concealer makes me look more awake. Concealer is always my number one. I feel like it has always been my number one, will always be my number one. So I just can't live without it. Like, I literally use it all the time. Okay, question number 8 is what sparked your love for makeup? So I'm not even gonna lie, I remember I was in high school and everybody started wearing makeup and I just didn't want to. Like, I hated makeup. I didn't want to wear makeup. I was like, why do I have to? Like, it's not what I'm interested in. I'd rather go barefaced. I was so against it, and literally my mom and my aunt took me to Bare Minerals and they were like, okay, you're gonna get a makeover. We're just gonna see like what products would work for you. Used Bare Minerals, and literally I remember it just sliding off my face because I was so oily, and I was just like, I don't really like it. So I was always that girl that didn't really wear a lot of makeup. Like, end of high school, beginning of college, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start wearing makeup. I'm gonna kind of start like experimenting with makeup. But again, I wasn't in love with it. It wasn't until the end of college where I was like, I'm kind of liking it now. But then my actual interest, like my actual love for makeup, started in 2016. And my skin was just going through it. I was having a really rough time. I wanted to learn more about products, and literally from then on I just fell in love. Like, it was just like a rabbit hole. I remember I was just like, I want to learn, I want to try. I kind of went from being hated makeup to semi-interested to like obsessed. Like, I love it. I could talk about it for hours. What is your worst makeup look you've ever done? So I don't think like there's one specific look. I would just have to say, like, when I was just using that eyeliner, like, I don't know what was going on, but my one obsession with makeup, even when I hated it, was eyeliner. Like, I just wanted to work tons of eyeliner on my bottom lash line. I don't know what I was doing. What is your favorite makeup look you've ever done? Oh my god, I am obsessed. I did the Foxy eye trend. I believe I did a tutorial on it. There is a photo on my Instagram. I'm gonna insert it over here, but that is by far my favorite makeup look that I've ever done. I don't know, I just really love the way that it just lifted up my face. I really love like the cutness of it. I just really love the colors in general. I'm obsessed. I would have to say that is like literally my all-time favorite look. It just looks really good. What is your favorite drugstore makeup product? Is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Hands down, that is the best mascara. If you want a mascara that will make your lashes look very long, full, curled, you name it, it is going to give it to you. It is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. It really just makes you look like you have lash extensions on when you don't. Like, your lashes just look amazing. What is your favorite splurge makeup product? I don't know if this is considered like a splurge, but it is literally my favorite like higher end product. And even that, like, I don't know if it's like super high priced, but my favorite like higher end product would be the Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. If you are oily, you need that in your life. It will literally like keep you matte all day without drying out your skin, and it also helps to kind of blur out your pores a little bit. It literally does everything. It is one of my holy grail products that I have repurchased and then I have backups on backups of, even like literally in my collection right now, because I can never go a day without it. Number 13, what is your most repurchased makeup product? So I feel like my most repurchased makeup product definitely goes along with that last question. It really is the Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. I have been using that. I've been abusing that. So if you're oily or combination skin, get it because it is so good. What is your earliest makeup memory? Is I remember like my mom in the morning would get ready for work and she would like put her makeup on, and I remember I would just sit there and like, I don't know, I was just so amazed watching her do her makeup. Whatever it was, I kind of just always sat there and I just looked at her. I remember sitting on like the floor and I just look at her and be like, okay, I'm just watching you do what you want to do. So I feel like a lot of what I have learned like basic wise, I kind of learned from her because I would literally just sit there and watch her the whole entire time. What is your favorite place to shop for makeup? So I'm kind of basic and I usually just do Sephora or Ulta. What is the most underrated makeup product I own. So I don't know if it's like the product, but it's more so the brand. Like Profusion, do not sleep on Profusion. You can get it at Target, you can get it at TJ Maxx. I don't know if Marshalls has it, but I definitely know TJ Maxx. Do not sleep on that brand. That brand is amazing. Their eyeshadow palettes are huge. Their eyeshadow palettes are huge, and literally they blend out like a dream. They're really, really affordable. You have so many colors and so many options. I've used their brow products. I've used their lipsticks. I've used literally so many things from this brand, and a lot of the products I actually really do like. I really like how affordable it is. I really like the quality of the products. So I would definitely say not really a whole product, but just the brand itself, Profusion. What is the most overrated makeup product you own? Some of the Natasha Denona palettes. So you guys know I actually do love her eyeshadow palettes. I have the little ones, which are $25, and I also have some of the bigger ones, which are like $120, $125. Her as a makeup brand does it like amazing. But I do feel like some of her eyeshadow palettes, like, yes, they're beautiful. Yes, I love them. Yes, I want them. Like, they're so good. But spending $125 on one eyeshadow palette kind of kills me. If you guys are interested and you want to purchase some of her eyeshadow palettes, I would say go with the $65 one or go with the $25 one. Go with the $65 one. Go with the $25 one. The 100 and something one, I don't know, it's just pretty expensive for one eyeshadow palette. I don't know. That's just my own opinion now. It definitely has changed for over the few years. What is a discontinued makeup product you wish could come back? Truthfully, I'm not sure. There's really no makeup product that I've been using over the past few years that has been discontinued, which I appreciate. Or if it has and it really hasn't impacted me that much. Where do you go for makeup inspiration? Truthfully, I go on Pinterest. Pinterest is usually where I go whenever I need some type of help or inspiration or anything, just kind of push me in that right direction. I feel like I'm constantly on Pinterest like all the time, whether it be for food, house, makeup, clothes, anything. I'm like always on Pinterest. It is one of those apps that I always kind of have open. Question number 20 is, what do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? So I believe I'm kind of piggybacking off of Juicy Jazz's answer, but I actually really like this answer. I would have to say actual makeup releases. I don't know what it has been lately, but literally I feel like every single week there is a new launch, like every day, like all the time. I don't know what it is. I feel like lately it's just one after another, and it's really, really hard to keep up. So one of my things this year is I don't want to buy as much makeup as I did purchase in the past. I've said it before, I used to spend a lot, trying not to do that anymore. So I have to say, seeing all of these releases, and as a consumer, I get overwhelmed and I'm like, oh my god. And then even as a content creator, I'm kind of just like, I don't have all this time to go ahead and make a video for all of these products. So I feel like even as a content creator, even as a consumer, it's just a lot of makeup. There's too much makeup. I feel like a lot of us, personally speaking, for me and like a few friends that I know, we have so much makeup and we're constantly buying new makeup, but we forget about our old makeup. That's why I kind of like to do these shop my stash videos, just so I can go through my old makeup, see what I like, see what I used to like use all the time. Yeah, I would have to say less of the releases because they are coming at you from all angles and it's crazy. So question number 21, the last question, is what do you want to see more of in makeup's future? So again, I feel like I'm kind of taking this and from Juicy Jazz and kind of just running with it. I would have to say inclusivity. I would have to say like better shade ranges. Like it's 2021 and I feel like some brands are only coming out with like what, 4 or 5 shades. It's not going to work for everybody. So I would definitely have to say expanding your horizon when it comes to skin tones, undertones. Everybody has a different skin tone. Everybody has a different undertone. I would like to have a little bit more of the broader shade range, truthfully. So that was the last question, guys. I hope that you guys did enjoy this little chit chat kind of tag video. If you guys did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and then also don't forget to subscribe before you go if you did like what you saw, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion beauty, and if you hit that post notification bell, you will get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Tuesday and Thursday. So I hope that you guys did enjoy, and please, if you want to answer any of these questions, leave it down below for me or make your own video and tag me. I would definitely love to hear or see it. So I hope that you guys are doing well and that you guys are safe, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!